Hello and welcome back to the Colorado Fall Finals. It is a wonderful October Saturday and a beautiful day for some competition. We have a FoCo Grudge match on our plate before we get to the main bracket. I am SJW, accompanied by Namkey, a FoCo official of himself. Walk us through what we're about to see.
So to give some context, these two battled it out during the Q3 PR season, and they were super, super close. And they decided to do a first to 5 to settle who's going to be #1 for FoCo PR.
Exactly. Now, if you have been following us at all, you probably know exactly who we're talking about. These two are some mad shit talkers on Twitter. We've got Robber, the Young Link, versus Acid, the Kazuya / Greninja. Has been playing a lot more Kazuya recently.
Yeah, I was about to
say. Good record against Robber with the Kazuya. That character is top, like, 0 in his best case scenario. But, obviously, there is some exploitability to him. He's got some pretty bad disadvantage, and we'll see what Robber has on the plate to try to win every single neutral.
Oh, let's go. I'm so nervous. I don't know if you're rooting for someone in particular, but I'm rooting for Robber.
I mean, you are roommates, correct?
Yes.
I got skin in both sides of the game, unfortunately, here. I don't get to be fully biased, but Robber has gotten a great burst to start this thing out.
Yes, totally.
Absolutely, but I mean, Kazuya really only needs one neutral win to absolutely delete a stock. Committing a little bit too hard into a perceived advantage state there, and Robert sending him in the corner for it.
Oh, man.
And he's dead. Oh. I don't know if Acid has been warming up the Kazuya today, but he is not clutching up on these punishes. Every single stray hit should be the end of something.
No way. Okay.
Not closing it out right there, though.
Both of them now, basically, even up. Kill percentage. I really want Robert to get the first kill, get some momentum going.
Exactly. If you're Acid in this case, you want to hold on to that rage drive to the best of your ability. But, I mean, do you just spend it with risk of it being lost to your own damage or your own stock being taken?
Oh, interesting up B there.
Very passive, just holding the Pokeball.
Acid
trying
super
not to
grounded.
let Robber back in. Capitalizing on any opportunity. Not getting confirmed by Arrow. And Robber actually overextending on something untrue.
Oh.
Should be dead for no way.
Yeah, that should have been. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bit of a scramble situation from both players, actually.
Oh, it misses the grab. 40%?
Yep. You cannot let Kazuya just get Rage Drive on you. He obviously wants to save it there.
Robber needs to slow it down, get a fine early kill here, and then get some spacing.
Yep. Young Link can run into a bit of the Sheik problem. Lack of raw kill options. Needing to confirm into something and finally finds it. Still not actually going to kill this heavy, heavy man.
Oh, gets him with the Nair. Not going to kill, but there we go. That should totally do it, right?
Kazuya running out of so many resources there. Forced to air dodge to ledge or else recover incredibly high. Robert has every tool to keep him out there.
Oh, big punish. Up B.
You can tell there's some nerves from both players. And I don't know how much of a warm-up Robert got. This is actually his first real set in the building.
He just walked in.
The lack of execution. I mean, Acid's going to ride that to the bank.
Acid just standing there staring at Robert.
And a bit of an overshoot. Robert does pull the trigger on the bomb, giving himself the opportunity.
Oh, that could have been
He's
so good.
still, that's got to be the 7th or 8th lethal confirm that Robert's been dropping here.
Okay.
Can't get too antsy for this stock, but you've now given Kazuya Rage Drive. You really needed to get that forward air when you had the opportunity. Tech chase and good TI out of Acid. Bit of a mix-up there could have led to his stock being gone.
Oh, there we go. Wow. Okay.
Robert, setting up these tech chase situations on the platforms, there is not a lot of room for error when you've got that downer coming down on you.
Nope. Robert needs to get something cooking before he dies. Just one grab, like, give him the 40%. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, parries from every direction, and Young Link with the actual range out of shield to punish off of it. Still not dying quite yet, sitting at 136 and forcing Acid to approach, but actually undershooting.
Oh, scary. Oh, what? Oh my gosh.
That felt incredibly slight. I imagine Robert was still trying to retreat a little bit. Gets caught with his stick in the wrong direction. And Acid has every opportunity.
Rapper going.
If this was Riddles, Robert would be dead. Obviously.
Acid's going for it all there.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Such a crucial execution-based character. And Robert gets the air dodge. Fights his way back on stage. And these little slight retreats out of Robert, Acid has started overshooting those a lot. There's not a lot that you can do.
I think Robert's going to take it somehow.
You think so?
I think so. I think so. But
I think
game 2,
as soon as Acid gets in, he has the ability to just pop you out of shield. He has so many raw options that can end something rapidly. Still surviving at 112.
Option neutral get up, rolls, attacks the shield, gets out of there. Good arrow. Oh! Okay. Robert playing it a little more safe.
Incredibly dangerous. You have to use these zoning options, and actually uses the arrow to get some information out of that. He waited out instead of going for any kind of confirm. See if Acid would land aggressively. Might save that info for later.
Oh.
Block call out and actually detonates on his own bomb.
Yeah.
And uses the tumble caused by the bomb to tech on the platform, but too little, too late.
Oh, man. Okay.
Tries to find his footing, tries to find any way to land. Acid close out state 1.
Well, if we saw anything from that game, it's that this is going to be close.
Oh, for sure.
I mean,
absolutely.
That was kind of like last hit, last stock. The question is, like, who's going to, like, do adaptions first, I think.
100%. And you know the Prince of Saiyans has some kind of spirit bomb going on out here for him. They're sending their energy. I imagine that if Kronos is in the building, he's pulling for Robber.
Do you think these two really, like, can adapt? They play so gosh dang
They
often.
definitely play each other often enough that they
like
will
3
regularly
times a week.
understand what the other person's rock, paper, scissors is, and they'll just try to mix. So getting in on somebody's particular what randomization does their mix follow is incredibly difficult at the longest term.
That
but,
bad.
I mean, Acid clearly demonstrating I can beat a black box of a player. I don't necessarily need to beat Robber if I have Kazuya options.
Yeah, you're totally right. Okay.
I mean, all of our fighting game character players in this state really go, I don't really care what you're up to.
Yeah.
I'm going to delete your stock like this.
Very true.
And now Robber going to have to struggle with this deficit. And
the
be-all, end-all goal is not give Kazuya Rage Drive if you can help it.
Yep.
Because that is going to be a massive damage deficit if he's allowed to get it off.
Are there only, like, certain moves that can get that stuff off? Like,
it's based on the percentage on Kazuya, and then
okay.
I don't know how he leaves it. I think it's just a timer or spending it.
Okay.
It might actually be knockback based.
Because I noticed he
just
did.
lost it.
Yeah, he did one grab. It didn't use it, but then a different grab does.
There's so many meters in this game. It's hard to keep track of like how does limit work, how does KO punch work. But I mean, Robert doesn't really care now that you are dead. Earthen Disco.
Yep. Oh, here we go. Good opening. Gets the.
Finds the opening. He's missing a lot of these just back airs out of his own up.
Worked out for him.
It feels horribly awry here, and Robert has now evened up the damage, even just finding the opportunities in the scramble, even if he doesn't get the true combos out of it. And now, with damage even, Robert no longer has any obligation to approach. But Acid forcing him into a corner, so he's got to do something to get out of here.
Okay, gets him out.
Rage Drive on deck, and I mean, now if you're in Robert's head, you're wondering, is Acid going to spend the Rage Drive, which is now gone, unfortunately, on this stock because he hasn't done it before, because I'm not expecting it?
Yeah.
But neither of the Rage Drives have been initiated this game.
Comes up at the fair. I don't see that too often. Okay. Oh, I knew it.
Finding the opportunity in that scramble.
Gives Robert the boots. Oh, here we go.
Yep. Oh, he misses it. This was our first significant tech chase that Robert just did not find exactly what Acid's option was. Gets punished into the corner at 45, and Acid, having a stock to work with, can go down there trying to get the spikes.
Okay.
Robert evening up the stocks at the very least. Quick confirm into up air, but 58% from Acid. And this is not over, but he's really not finding his footing at all. There's so many projectiles in play, and it's so hard to just find the opportunity to close this child.
Yeah, totally.
Movement.
Oh. Okay. Oh no.
That should not be lethal quite yet, but perfectly even percents. And Robert is going to need to use bomb. He's got the bomb. Has the opportunity. And getting back with Nair, can take center stage and backs off immediately. Sets up shop as much as he can.
Yep.
Acid not biting, not putting himself into the range for these down tilts out of Robert. You see them coming.
That's it.
But he does create a tech chase. The mistech from Acid is going to give Robert even game counts.
I am shocked Robert kind of took that game. He flubbed kind of a lot.
Certainly.
Oh, man. Okay, 1-1.
Yeah, the nerves definitely showing up from both players. The only Rage Drive that we saw in that entire game was the damaging Rage Drive on the last stock.
Yeah.
Other ones, Robert was able to diffuse a little bit better, able to bait out. So Acid going to try to find a new adjustment to this. Still the same stage. I imagine the full set is probably just going to be played on PS2.
Yeah, probably.
Not really wanting to bother with the
starts the opening.
whole striking process. Keep things quick, and Acid quick as can be, putting 55 on the board already in this third game.
Yep. Good boomerang.
Robert, you've always got to be ready for that second aerial out of Young Link on landing from short hop back air. Can be nair, can be first hit of back air.
Nope.
This boy has plenty of buttons to throw right into your face. And the buttons are coming out. Acid kind of stationary. Robert weaving in and out around him. Combination of these projectiles, zairs, quick pokes.
Okay.
And Acid using laser to hover a little bit. He's kept enough resources, but he's actually caught on his air dodge back to ledge. He's running
Can he do it again?
Out.
Okay. That was good on Robert.
In play. Yeah, Robert just suffocating him in the corner, playing the sumo match. You've got to get back in here eventually. Let's just push you back.
Oh, there we go. Okay, Robert's starting to get it now. He's starting to move.
Bias is beginning to show.
Okay.
Robert just weaving in and out more and more these cross-ups on shield. And Acid not actually clutching with the single neutral win that he got there. The Touch of Death character needs to capitalize on those.
I knew it. Yep. Acid got a clutch kill. Getting the neutral
incredible call out of neutral get up. And not even a big commitment out of Acid. That's kind of a worst case scenario. I'm airborne and you're maybe rolling.
That's a good point.
Best case scenario,
almost could have been a punish for Acid, but the boomerang comes back.
All right, Rage Drive on deck. You have to wonder what kind of commitment Acid would go for. Would he even possibly just wager this stock, try to get a trade?
Yeah.
If you're Robert, you have to respect any aerial command grab.
Acid just doing an awesome job just using that shield just as long as he needs it to get rid of all these projectiles.
If I'm in Acid's position, I feel like you want to be going for suicide command grabs so that this doesn't happen.
Yeah.
So you don't find yourself just losing the stock with nothing to show for it.
Yup, that's tough.
If you're Robert, I feel like you would want to keep bomb readily accessible a lot of the time just because it can bail you out of so many combos.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, Acid on something big.
Yep.
Platform.
Very good option coverage on the platform, getting a little bit more, but not getting anything that can sequence into a kill.
Oh, wow.
And once again, finding ourselves in bullet hell Young Link.
Acid hasn't really used the reflector stomp thing, really.
He has not been using that. He actually attempted it right there.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, Robert going a little bit early on this.
Oh, that was smart.
And Acid, very good delays, allowing Robert to spin his wheels in his face, taking the necessary opportunity to get back. Robert still surviving in the corner.
Acid needs a kill right here to kind of have a chance.
Acid now lapped in percentages. He needs something big to bring this game back. Robert with the drag down just going to present more and more buttons in his face.
Yep. Dang, okay.
All right.
I don't think we'll see character switch from Acid yet. Maybe not at all.
I wasn't sure if it was character locked. So does he have the option to go to Greninja if he would like?
I think he can change.
All right, Greninja's certainly on the table as a possibility. And Robert's demonstrated such a momentum shift here. You're exactly right.
Yep, okay.
You are 100% right, Namki.
Whew.
We've got the Greninja entering the building. He cannot drop it a game.
Which one of Acid's
characters? Is this best of 5 or first of 5?
First of 5.
Okay.
Which Acid character would you rather fight?
Would I rather fight? Personally, just matchup-wise, Kazuya.
Kazuya?
Because, oh my gosh, it is so hard to kill Greninja.
Greninja's raw.
So incredibly slippery. And even when he wants to slow things down, he's still slippery. He's still waiting for his spry.
Acid starting off with the lead and doing a better job getting away from Robber's strings here.
Yep. It seems like if you're Acid, you can kind of just treat Robber as a boss battle. Wait out the options that you don't want to punish. Let him do something committal. Let him maybe go for those upbeats in circumstances where they don't work. Here's where you get it. Anytime you can make Robber grab.
Oh!
Anytime you can make Robber commit to anything like that.
An Acid triple taunts. All right, here we go.
Absolutely.
Oh, why didn't Robber make it back there? That was weird. Okay.
Definitely strange. Possibly just a fast fall out of Robber. And you can tell he's desperate to close things out. And with the game advantage that he has right now, he could definitely take those larger risks.
True.
The stakes aren't as high for him as they are for Acid. But you want to get that pressure out of Acid, not present it to him to exploit. Trying to cover these landings. The slipperiness from Acid, able to go low or go above these projectiles. Finds the necessary opening. And ledge trapping rather than... I'm surprised he doesn't trump very often against Robber. It might just be a hard commitment.
He trumps a lot versus a lot of other people. Maybe there's something about Robber that he could, like, up B immediately out of it or something. I don't know.
I feel like if Robert up B's as a panic option, you just use Hydro Pump.
Yeah.
Get a free gimp out of it.
That's true.
But now we've got a land in the corner, and Robert actually overcommitting to his juggle. Can't land in the face of Greninja dash attack. And
good parry.
The movement shuriken that he put in there just to stifle his drop, that was brilliant, immaculate.
Ooh, Acid coming back now, Robert. High percent.
These two, I mean, the change has been drastic between Kazuya and Greninja.
Yeah, he's
Acid's
so fast.
movement, just getting in and around all of Robert's options so cleanly.
Slippery's the way to put it. Oh.
Getting these options. It felt like he had the sort of frame trap coverage on that air dodge from Robert, but he did not catch anything out of it. Using a lot of roll-ins to find these openings, and the big commitment out of Robert there.
Yeah.
Not actually getting punished, the scoopage on that spinning to win.
Oh, that'll do it. Greninja's
Exactly.
light. That is a
Precisely.
weakness right now.
There we see the momentum from Acid actually going against him a little bit. He gets a little bit too quick, a little bit too comfortable. Robert evens up the stocks, but now he has to land.
Oh, keeps going.
Dragging
Another?
down. Choosing up tilts instead of anything tech chase related. I like just finishing your plate, taking the damage on the board rather than wagering for more.
Yeah.
Risk management from Acid, especially when down a game like this.
Yeah. Robert playing a little more far away now. Oh, it's a good grab.
Finds his first significant opening, tries to cover platform. Acid wisely taking the main stage.
Yep.
And taking the Pokeball, forcing Robert out of this corner. These fade backs from Acid, taking every opportunity to get right into Robert's business.
That happens again, it'll take Robert's stock.
And the timing, you gotta acknowledge the timing on that. Robert had bomb in his hand while he was on ledge, and it was on a timer that made his get up predictable. Acid got the opportunity, caught the jump up, sent you off stage, and then cleaned it up with the forward air on the recovery back.
Gosh dang.
Brilliantly done out of Acid to even it up. And I don't anticipate we're going to be moving off of Pokemon Stadium, and I don't anticipate Robert will have any nonsense secondary. Oh, okay.
Watch the Kazuya come back.
Okay. All right. Getting a little shaken. I don't think you bring Kazuya back on that.
What if Robert brings out the Min-Min?
That'd
be crazy.
I could not. I cannot imagine that happens.
Okay, 2-2.
It'd certainly be a funny one.
Yeah.
Not going to deny it.
I wonder who the new top platform helps out more, Young Link or Greninja? I feel like that helps
Update
Robert.
the score real quick.
Oh, go for it. Okay, Acid starting off with a little bit of a lead. Tries to come down with the Nair, but gets intercepted by the Boomerang, but gets it that time and chases. Big punish. Oh, misses the grab. Robert jumps immediately. Short hops, really. Up air. Arrow. F tilt. Naming out names. Oh. I feel like Robert had a grab there. And up smash doesn't do too much. Oh! Dodges that fair. Could have maybe taken the stock. Robert having a tough time getting off on the stage, and that fair is going to do it. All right.
All right, and with Acid going up a stock, we also see the scores are updated appropriately.
Yep. Okay. Robert's turn, if he can also fair him off ledge, goes really
incredibly deep. This will be a regrab, and Acid not quite timing his down airs appropriately.
Oh. Acid staying away. Oh, yep.
It feels like the incentive to go to Battlefield here is to use the top platform to your advantage, both for landings and for camping. And I think Robert's just playing incredibly grounded, where Greninja wants you to be doing that, wants to be using his incredible grounded frame data in your face.
That's
also, the high ceilings are now actively detrimenting Robert.
True.
I'm not completely confident
that should
about
have
the
killed
stage
PS2 probably.
Decisively, yeah.
Oh, gets in.
All right, Acid representing so much threat off stage there, but he always gets right back to roll distance, right back ready to cover Robert like purple on rice.
Oh man, so many close kills, but doesn't get it.
And an overcommitment for the grab out of Robert. You can tell he's desperate to take the stock.
No way.
The desperation button finally does connect to the frog. And Acid immediately trying to clap back, takes 30. Robert has been given such a clean opportunity to bring this back to even percentages.
Oh, man. Oh,
correct call on Acid's DI. You could tell
Yeah.
that like these two have played each other so much that they know all of the little intricacies of what can I DI, what combos can I make a little bit more of a headache, a little bit less of an autopilot for you.
Oh, could go in. No, stays back. Robert attacking the shields. Goes for Nair. Oh, okay. Could be an up air. Nope.
Not going to be a true opportunity for an up air, so he's trying to catch Acid getting back to the platform. And it seems like Acid will always default to main stage because, well, that's what happens when you don't.
All right, Robert's got a bit of a lead here. Acid might have a harder time killing immediately, unlike Kazuya. Could be wrong.
You're noticing incredibly often these little micro overcommitments by Robert to grabs, and Acid is prepared to run away from them.
Yeah.
But he's running a little bit too far away. It seems like if he just stayed in threat range, he would get an easier punish and have the time to work with it. But back to, I mean, last stock, nice and even percents, but Robert has to try to get his feet on the floor to get something initiated against Greninja.
Oh. Drops it. Robert gets back to stage.
Yep, those platforms are coming in handy for him when he's in disadvantage, but they're also taking away his advantage state so much.
Has a bomb on ledge. Boomerang. Fair.
Acid forced into the corner. A lot of patience in the corner here. And choosing a get the hell out of here, get out of dodge option when that down tilt hits your shield. You do not want to be catching yourself trying to hit a young link for down tilting your shield. It's not a positive experience.
Yeah. We're looking pretty good right now, and is gonna take
Robert
that game.
just holding so much space with so many projectiles. Acid could not find himself in the center of the stage to get anything mounted.
SJ, are we going to see a game 10? Is that how this is looking?
Game 10 is certainly on the table. We're at least going to see a game 7.
Just back and forth, back and forth. We're going to get those scores updated here. Robert's up 1 now, 3-2, and it's first to 5. I don't see Acid going back to Kazuya. I feel like he usually starts Kazuya, and Greninja's the one for more adaptive play, more tense moments in Game 3, Game 5 situations. But who knows? Kazuya could come back, but I feel like it'll be Greninja to stay.
Yeah, Kazuya definitely has the opportunity to return to the building if we just let Robert cool down on what he has learned.
Yeah.
That's like the proto-Banam thing of I'm going to switch around between characters as you figure things out, and then you have a whole game of getting punched in the face to forget everything you just knew.
Acid starting off this game.
A lot of damage, and did he just get rid of Bomb with Shuriken in a way that didn't
Yeah,
hit
that
him?
was, oh.
Acid honestly just like flexing a little bit out
Yeah,
here.
that was a
that was
really clean
immaculate, and
stock.
I imagine Robert was anticipating that he was going to be occupied by Bomb and just overcommitted to trying to hit something back, giving Acid that opening.
Oh, man. Oh, up airs.
Robert's confidence wavering a little bit here. Acid starting to call out these options very well. You know, as soon as you hard read somebody like that, you can anticipate they're going to change their option next time.
Oh.
Just a little bit too early on the up smash there.
Oh, the up B clips him.
Acid certainly running away with this game.
Yeah. Robert needs something
difference.
good.
Even just in Blast Zone size, it seems like these stages are incredibly impactful.
Oh, that's a good chase.
And giving Robert opportunities to tech chase you on those platforms with down airs is never a great idea. Certainly imagine like Town Kalos FD or the bands that you would expect to see out of Acid.
Oh, that up smash takes it. Robert's still looking for his first
if
kill.
I'm in Robert's shoes, I'm thinking about stage fix
Yeah.
right now. How much info can I derive out of this stock that I'm down? Because I don't think the game is on the table there.
That's true.
And with no rage, still not going to close things out with that confirm into up air. And are you good? Okay.
Oh. Okay.
That was
pretty good.
was incredibly heads up by Robert, being prepared for that, knowing Acid either needs to tech or thinks he needs to tech and will air dodge here. Let's put the foot in the way. And like maybe he doesn't even have like the manual dexterity to repress the shield button for that tech.
Yeah.
It's a very difficult tech to get off.
Okay, Robert could get something going here. He's doing a good job not really getting hit until then. Oh, there.
Robert has shifted gears so hard here.
Yeah, he's done something different.
And You can tell Acid's returning to the typical game plan of full hop, nair down, choose some kind of horizontal option for either movement away or dash attack in your face. Getting something started and forcing Robert deep into the corner. The bomb here is a liability. Robert throwing it away.
Yeah, could have killed him off the top.
Absolutely.
That's true, if you went up high enough.
Got to be incredibly careful about holding those against a character that has great control of space and
Oh,
forcing
he
the corner.
beats him out. They're both going for fair there.
Yep.
Oh, and do you call that a counter? I don't even know
He
what to
doesn't have a
call
bomb in
that
hand.
move. Yeah, he's dead.
The crawl into the corner taunt out of Acid. I do that myself with a character that control.
And now it's 3-3. Okay. That's tough for Robert, because if it's a best of 5, Robert technically just won, but it's a first of 5. So now Robert has to fight at least for 2 more games.
At least 2.
Well, PS2.
Could certainly be more.
Yeah.
The back and forth of these two, I mean, this is yin and yang. These two have gone through it all, existing in FoCo, trying to punch up towards Kronos, who's, I mean, the Lovelender.
Yeah.
Not technically, allegedly, Kronos is he's FoCo.
Yeah.
One might say.
All right, who starts with the lead this time? All right. Oh, it doesn't really get anything off it. Looking really even here. Here we go. As it comes down. Oh,
These
don't
overcommit
punish.
miss the grabs. It seems like Acid is never quite properly positioned to have the time to punish Robert's missed grabs. Oh, that looked so clean, and he actually had the perfect call out of the option out of drag down. Not going for any tech chase, like catch you rolling in, not going for any jab lock, just let's clean this up into an F smash.
Oh, and punishes the down air.
Eventually he'll get his own F smash in a completely separate way.
All right. Acid taking a lead here. Robert looking to get a kill fast. Could be just any. Oh, but Acid gets in.
Exactly. I mean, if you can't kill Acid immediately, at least keep him out. When he's at 124 like this, all of your projectiles are going to give you so much space, so much time, and so much stage to work with.
God, Greninja's so fast.
Absolutely. Both vertically and horizontally.
Yeah, it's insane. The Nair, yeah, it's a weird hit.
Such a difficult character to follow, and Robert finally does catch a clean read of the jump there with forward air. Incredible patience out of Robert, too. Not overcommitting to anything too hard on that stock. Not giving Acid much opportunity for extra credit, but Acid taking full advantage of the invulnerability of the new stock.
Yep.
Getting 62 mounted.
Oh, good. Yep.
And very good call out. That is an incredibly common play pattern out of Acid. Just using the stall out of the shuriken, the landing with Nair. Great parry out of Robert. You know that these two play each other.
Oh, just like that, we see Robert kind of take a lead here. Acid could do something. Oh, goes for an up smash.
Absolutely. The beer reverse arrows. I love that.
That was
movement.
cool.
Yeah. Beer reverse arrows, like,
he doesn't
beer,
do that
beer
very
reverse
often.
neutral B for many characters.
Oh,
Robert's actually been, like, trying to show me how to Young Link, because there are, like, a couple matchups that I would absolutely love to be a Young Link instead of an Inkling.
Yeah.
And first thing I do, I'm just, like, beer reversing random shit. And he's like, okay, you don't have to do that every time, but okay. Actually, that was brilliant by Robert. Full awareness that the Hydro Pump out of Greninja is going to bring him back to stage. He doesn't need to spend an up B. Doesn't need to spend jumps.
Wow.
Put a back air in the way.
This won't. Yeah.
No, certainly won't
Doesn't
kill.
have any kill.
There is some possibility of either up throw or F throw, but not anytime soon.
Yeah.
Gonna need a little bit more damage, and you would hope.
Oh, what? Grabs him out of the down air.
Yeah, attempted mix-up out of Acid, and Robert just did his homework on that completely. Still going to find himself in a quick confirm to forward air.
Completely winnable by Acid right now, so this is still super
by
close.
Acid, by both of them.
Yeah, by both of them.
Certainly.
But Acid could totally.
This will be, I mean, considering this is game 7 out of the best of, or first to 5, best of 9, this does kind of determine the counter pick advantage of future games.
Yeah, you want this win right now. 40%. Let's see if he's going to go for a, down tilt. I think he's going to grab him.
Robert deep in the corner here. Acid actually backing off quite a bit, not seizing the opportunity for maybe an early stock, but not wanting to overcommit too hard.
That could be it.
That will absolutely be it.
Oh, okay.
Very, very close. Just sneaking his way onto the screen there.
And we got a bit of a crowd here, and you're approaching the last couple games. Robert goes up. He needs one more, and Acid needs two.
Absolutely. So now Acid not only has to win on his coming counter pick, but also Robert's final counter pick of the set if he can force the game 9.
I feel like Acid's going to play really different this game.
I feel like he has to.
Yeah,
He certainly has
he's
to.
got to do something. Roberts has to stay composed and just kind of like do what he can. Oh, gets in.
Yes, I mean, there's certainly some composure here if he's going to start the game off like that. And Acid representing a threat, sending himself off stage, and then jumping right back consistently, actually. I feel like Robert's not respecting the existence of Acid there anymore. There's definitely an opportunity if you're Acid to just go down there, punch him in the face, catch him for not respecting that you're in his space.
A pattern these two have developed in FoCo recently has been Robert gets up 2 games, and then Acid beats him 3 in a row typically. Robert usually gets ahead, and then Acid just somehow comes from behind and just takes it. So that could definitely happen right now.
I mean, everybody has a clutch factor. Everybody plays
Yeah.
differently on their last game, on their last stock.
Yup. Oh,
And F-throw might be on the table. Not
oh
quite.
no. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, with a little bit of rage, that definitely does it. But, I mean, you've still got Robert deep in this corner and doesn't quite get the grab on Robert's attempted roll to stage. Robert allowed a little bit of damage before he loses the stock inevitably. See how much of a comeback he can make. Forced to dodge in on that shuriken.
Yup. Acid playing so clean right now, but Robert's staying alive. So it's like it almost cancels out.
Everything that Acid is going for is definitely a threat to kill, but not a threat that you are going to respond with lethally on.
Yeah.
He's refusing to give Robert these
okay.
openings. This should... Oh, he doesn't get the turnaround on his grab. Up throw is definitely on the table now, especially with Greninja having some rage. But, I mean, Young Link with rage, this could kill.
No way.
Doesn't get any confirm out of it, though.
This is
And
huge.
overshooting
Acid,
on Acid's shield.
Come on, Acid.
Both of them understand how crucial
we
this
go,
stock
there we
is.
go, okay.
And finally, Acid
That
catches the
really
jump out
felt
of that corner.
important. That definitely felt really crucial.
But
And
Robert
just like that.
clapping right back.
Okay, Acid just needs to play like he just did, but get the kill earlier.
Yeah, get the
That's
kill
pretty much all he
sooner
needs to
and
do.
don't allow the immediate comeback with the invulnerability.
Gets off the platform. Good job.
Yep, coverage on the
Reverses that.
platform by Robert there. And it seems he buffered that arrow and it puts him at ledge instead of on stage, giving Acid every opportunity to ledge trap. These rolls out of the corner are coming frequently now, too.
Oh, good nair.
What are the stakes for this?
The winner, it will be crowned #1 PR for FoCo.
And there's no
Loser's #2.
there's no money on the line. There's no like.
I don't
each
think there's any
provided
money.
$50 or anything like that. I would
No.
not be surprised if there was.
There
Also,
could be. There could be. Not that I know of.
I mean, if there's money on the line, then Robert's better get something started here, because this entire stock has been the Acid show.
Oh.
And at some point, if you're Acid, you've got to initiate something where you know Robert's going to air dodge out of it, and you know it's going to be true.
What?
Oh, no.
Wow.
Just barely mistimed on that, but Robert not closing it out. That might be every opportunity Acid needs to take this stock first and mount a lead. Robert going for untrue confirms or just shaking on his own execution.
Oh, man. They're just running around each other. Come on, Acid. I want game 10. Oh, it's the fair.
All right, you asked and answered.
Oh, man.
Acid with every opportunity now to force the final game of the set for your maximal viewing pleasure.
Yup.
And dashing under, going for the pivot grab, not quite spacing it correctly, but I love the idea. And Robert got hit by that in every alternate universe. Finally bursting out of the corner.
so high. That was such a read. Wow. Are you serious? Gets him with that down air. Oh, this is looking bad for Acid, but just needs to get to stage, figure himself out. There we go.
Yeah, got to remain composed in this kind of circumstance. You know you had the lead. You know you lost that opportunity. But you've still got Robert on the stage. You've still got a stock of your own. Got to be very cautious coming back here.
Oh, God. I thought he was, like, dead for some reason.
No, no. No free fall out of side B. Greninja would be a bottom 5 character with
The
that.
smallest punish. That could have been a good deal. Oh, gosh. All right. If Robert can close this, but...
Robert does close it.
Oh, that's it?
Robert absolutely closing it out. That looked like game 8 definitely going to be Acid's potential opportunity to bring this thing back. But Robert, your champion, where on earth is the mouse? I'm trying my best.
Wow, that was crazy.
All right. How do I scene change over here?
Oh, so close. That was crazy. Oh, man. Dang.
All right. And
Do we interview Robert?
Acid leaving the stage. We are going to need a interview out of Robert as soon as he gets down here. He's
Here he
gotta
comes.
hurry
Hey,
his butt up.
do you want to interview him?
Who do you want to interview, Robert? Your roommate who's biased in your favor? Or me? All right. All right. If somebody can change that to say Robert instead of Namky, that would be great. But 5-3, not even letting Acid bring you to a game 9 there. How are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling pretty confident, pretty well. I was like a little shaky in certain parts, but I think I managed to like calm myself down, you know, bring it back, and I'm pretty happy with how I played.
Absolutely. And this isn't your first time doing a grudge match in this scenario and coming out on top. I mean, do you have like some kind of Thanos-style list of everybody that you need to take down?
Not necessarily Thanos-style list, but every time somebody just like, you know, something comes between us and I think we can make a thing out of it, I say, why not? Because, you know, this helps everybody and like, it's pretty fun.
Yeah, and you would say there's something between you and Acid?
Oh yeah, it's like, honestly, I would say it's a rivalry for sure, but I say recently it's more so like been a rivalry in a sense of camaraderie.
Yeah.
More so because like we're like so similar and like we're like together in that sense that like we can kind of understand each other to like a new level, I guess.
Absolutely. So how would you contrast that rivalry with your situation with Bang previously?
Bang was just talking shit on Twitter, and it's like, come on.
I mean, when somebody talks shit on Twitter, that's just like $300,
Yeah,
right? But like,
easy.
I was also wondering, I asked this during the set, and Namky wasn't sure. You're now crowned the Prince of FoCo, the winner of FoCo. Was there also any money on the line? Did you?
No, there was not any money on the line.
Okay, so
Just
no
the title.
cash-based nerves there, no particular stakes other than just like good, clean fun.
Just good, clean fun.
All right.
Although I debated putting some money on it, but I'm just kind of like, I don't know if Acid would agree to that, and it's kind of like
Absolutely.
pushing it.
Yeah, well, very well played, though, both against the Kazuya and against the Greninja.
Thank you.
And congratulations on your honorary title of claiming FoCo as your own.
I am number one.
You are
It's
number one.
the
Go
first
get
time.
yourself a nice cold glass of milk, and we'll be seeing you again very, very soon in the Colorado Fall Finals.
Top 16, baby.
Top 16.
First time in 3 years of playing that I'm finally number one on something.
Absolutely. Well, brilliantly done, my friend.
Thank
You've got
you.
me at a loss for words. And we'll be seeing you again very, very soon. With that, it is time for us to go to a little bit of a break before we get our main bracket set up. So stay tuned. That is projected to be in right around 6. We might take a little bit later to get things started stream-wise. But we will be coming back with your top 16 Fall Finals. Thanks, everybody.